Do you know why New Yorkers never sleep? Because they're too busy arguing about the best pizza joint in town. This lighthearted jest is more than just a joke. It's a glimpse into the heart of local culture, a rich tapestry woven with the threads of tradition, habits, and shared experiences that shape a community. Local culture is a fascinating beast. It's like a river, constantly flowing and changing, shaping the landscape of language as it courses through our lives. The way we speak, the words we choose, the phrases that roll off our tongues, all are touched by the hand of local culture, imbuing our conversations with a unique flavor. From the laid-back drawl of a Southern belle to the clipped tones of a Londoner, local culture breathes life into the English language, making it more vibrant, diverse, and intriguing. So, ready to dive into the charm of local culture and its impact on English language? Buckle up. Ever wondered why British English sounds different from American English? It's all about the local culture, my dear friends. Imagine a tapestry, a beautiful, intricate work of art. Each thread represents a different part of the culture, the history, the traditions, the way of life, and yes, the language. Now, think of English as this tapestry, woven with threads from various cultures worldwide, each contributing to its unique richness. In Australia, for instance, you'll find English peppered with terms like "g'day mate" or "no worries." These phrases reflect the Aussies' laid-back lifestyle and friendly demeanor. Meanwhile, in the United Kingdom, one might hear "fancy a cuppa" or "cheers," mirroring the Brits' love for tea and their polite manners. Over in the United States, English takes on a different flavor yet again. Phrases like "what's up" or "awesome" showcase the informal, enthusiastic spirit of the Americans. And let's not forget the charming lilt of Irish English with its "top of the morning to you," and "sure, it's grand," reflecting the Irish's warm hospitality and optimistic outlook. But why does this matter, you ask? Well, understanding these cultural nuances can significantly enhance your English speaking skills. It's not just about mastering grammar rules or expanding your vocabulary. It's about appreciating the diverse cultures that shape the language and adapting your speech to reflect these influences. So, next time you're practicing English, remember to pay attention to these cultural details. Try incorporating them into your speech. If you're chatting with a Brit, why not throw in a "bloody brilliant"? Or if you're talking to an Aussie, how about a friendly "no worries, mate"? It's all about embracing the local culture and making the language your own. And remember, the beauty of English lies in its diversity. It's a language that's constantly evolving, shaped by the cultures of those who speak it. So don't be afraid to explore, to experiment, to make mistakes. It's all part of the learning process. Just remember, when in Rome, speak as the Romans do. If you've ever tried to order a pop in New York, you know what I'm talking about. When you're practicing English, it's not just about mastering the grammar rules or expanding your vocabulary. It's also about adapting to local language nuances, those small shifts in words and phrases that can change dramatically from region to region. Imagine you're visiting the southern United States and you decide to compliment someone on their pants. But instead of saying, "I like your pants," you say, "I like your trousers." You might get a few strange looks, as trousers isn't a term commonly used in that region. Or perhaps you're in Australia and you ask someone for a rubber. In the US, that term refers to a type of protective gear, but down under, it's a common word for an eraser. Suddenly, your request for a simple stationery item could cause much confusion and laughter. These local language nuances are crucial to understand because they help us communicate more effectively and blend in with the local culture. They give us a sense of belonging and make our conversations more authentic and engaging. But the fun doesn't stop there. Let's take a trip across the pond to the United Kingdom. In the UK, chips are what Americans call fries. So, if you're craving for some crispy golden fries and you ask for chips, don't be surprised when you're served a plate of what you would call French fries back home. And remember, in Ireland, if you ask for a ride, you're not asking for a lift in someone's car, but rather, you're making a rather bold, romantic proposition. These examples highlight the importance of understanding and adapting to local language nuances. They remind us that language is not just about the words we speak, but also about the culture and the context in which we use them. So the next time you ask for chips in the UK, you know what you'll get. Fancy a cuppa? If you're scratching your head, don't worry, we're here to decode the local culture vocabulary for you. English, as diverse as the cultures it flourishes in, has a fascinating knack for adapting and evolving. This linguistic chameleon, though universally spoken, takes on a whole new persona in different regions, painting a vibrant picture of the local culture. Take the United Kingdom, for instance. If you're invited for a chinwag, don't be alarmed, you're simply being asked for a chat, or if you hear the term gobsmacked, it has nothing to do with snacks. It's a fun way of expressing surprise or astonishment. Cross the Atlantic to the United States and the English language shows off its American flair. Ever been told to take a rain check? No, it doesn't involve checking the weather. It's a friendly way of postponing plans. And if you're asked to bring potluck, don't worry about your fortune. It's simply a meal where each guest contributes a dish. Venture down under to Australia and English takes on a sunnier disposition. If you're asked to wear your thongs to the beach, don't blush. They're just referring to flip-flops. And if someone mentions a Barbie, it's not a doll, but a beloved Australian tradition, a barbecue. Ever tried talking like a Texan cowboy or a cool Californian surfer? Let's talk about the fun part of English, the accents. Accents are fascinating, aren't they? They're the tunes of the tongue, the rhythm of a region, and the melody of a motherland. They add color, character, and charm to the way we communicate. In English, accents are not just about pronunciation, but a reflection of the rich tapestry of cultures that use the language. Picture this, you're in the heart of Texas. You'll notice the slow, drawling rhythm of speech, the elongated vowels, and the soft R sounds. That's the twang of the Texan accent, a verbal cowboy hat, if you will. It's not just about the words, but the way they're said, a reflection of the laid-back, larger-than-life Texan spirit. Now let's hop over to California. The accent here is like a cool ocean breeze, relaxed, open, and friendly. You'll hear words like awesome and totally a lot. The Californian surfer lingo is more than just an accent, it's a lifestyle, a testament to the sunny, surf-loving culture of the Golden State. Accents, my friends, are like verbal fingerprints. They tell a story about where you're from, the culture you're part of, and sometimes even your social status or education. And the beauty of the English language is that it embraces all these accents, from the posh tones of British English to the lively lilt of Irish English, and the diverse accents of American English. Accents can be challenging for language learners, no doubt, but they're also an opportunity to explore the cultural nuances of English-speaking regions. So instead of getting frustrated by them, let's celebrate them. Because each accent brings a unique flavor to the English language, making it more vibrant and colorful. So, the next time you hear a different accent, remember it's just a different flavor of English. Now how about we put on our cultural hats and dive into practicing English in the local culture style? As we venture into the world of English-speaking practice, it's crucial to remember that language is deeply intertwined with culture. To truly master English, we must also embrace and understand the local culture. But how, you might ask? Let's explore a few tips. Firstly, let's talk about exposure. It's like a plunge into the deep end of a pool. Surround yourself with English through various mediums: movies, music, books, podcasts, and most importantly, conversations with locals. This immersion will not only improve your language skills, but also give you a first-hand experience of the culture. Next, practice, practice, and practice. There's no better way to perfect your English than by using it regularly. Start small. Order your coffee in English, ask directions, or even strike up a casual conversation with a local. Every interaction is an opportunity to learn and grow. Remember, it's okay to make mistakes. They're stepping stones on your path to fluency. Finally, be open-minded. Embracing a new culture requires an open heart and mind. Be respectful of cultural norms and eager to learn about them. This curiosity will enrich your understanding of the English language and its cultural nuances. Also, don't forget to have fun with it. Make a game out of learning new slang words or idioms. Try to understand the stories behind them, as they often reflect cultural histories and values. In the end, learning English is not just about the language. It's about understanding the people who speak it, their traditions, their humor, and their way of life. It's about breaking down barriers and building bridges of communication. So, put on that cultural hat and don't be afraid to dive in. Embrace the beauty of local culture in your journey to master English. So immerse yourself in the local culture and let your English blossom. Well, we've had quite a journey through the world of English and local culture, haven't we? We've explored the charm of local culture and how it intertwines with English speaking practice. From the captivating traditions to unique aspects of different towns and cities, we've seen how these fascinating elements color the English language with distinct hues. We've also discovered how adapting to local language nuances and understanding the vocabulary can significantly enhance our English speaking skills. The tunes of the tongue, the accents, they all add a unique rhythm to our speech. And remember, practice is key. Embrace the local culture, immerse yourself in its beauty, and let it guide your English-speaking journey. It's not just about learning a language, it's about living it. After all, language is the mirror of culture. Thank you for joining us on this cultural linguistic journey. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more English adventures.